Another update on the 1981 Chevrolet Corvette rear suspension replacement. All the bushings, I should say. So, being as that I'm a Ford man, I don't really play with this crap. I watched a lot of videos in how to get to the drive shaft at the differential mount, and nobody seemed to have a good way to do it. Luckily for me, I was pulling the rear end out anyway because I needed to do all the bushings like I said before. So I was hoping that I would be able to pull it out as one unit. So my attempt was to extract the entire rear differential with the drive shafts both still attached and the actual drive shaft for the transmission as well. And I was able to do it. And the reason I was able to do it was I drilled out the rivets here that hold on the spare tire carrier. So there's one rivet here and there's one rivet here, which I'll replace when it's all said and done. And that's the unit. So that's the top plate for the spare tire, of course, and the mono spring as well. But once I removed that piece there, that gave me complete access, unrestricted, to be able to extract the rear differential, drop it down out of its mounts here and here, and then to get this one out, I was able to take a pry bar and pry it up at an angle so that it went in between the drive shaft, just enough room so that I could extract the entire unit out. And that's what I've done here. So this is the whole thing removed as one single unit. Getting to these and retaining, keeping the U-joints still together, I didn't see. I mean, I could have got at it with an extension. I could have probably got at it with a ratchet wrench. Nope, because you can't get the ratchet wrench on there. There's not enough room. So really my only choice was my 12-point socket to be able to get it off of there. So now, after doing that, I was able to extract the whole unit as one part. Now, from here, I can go ahead and take off this unit that holds the rear diff up so that I can press these bearings, these bushings out, and get those replaced. That's really all I'm here for, is just these guys. I'm going to check the fluid and the diff while I've got her out. I marked my drive shafts because I expected to take it out, but it doesn't look like I might need to. But anyway, I marked it here and here to dictate where I have the positioning of the drive shaft in the differential and also on the transmission. Then mark there as well. Put all the hardware back in so it's easier to find when it comes time to put the thing back together. So now I have completely extracted this entire IRS system. Now this swing arm, as you can see with the new polyurethane bushings, has already been done. I already pulled this swing arm off, got the original bolt out, luckily enough, after soaking it. The trick was lots and lots of WD-40. So I soaked everything for many days before I tackled the job. And I didn't have to cut my bolt. I didn't have to destroy my shims. I still got to install the shims into there. But the bolt is ran all the way through with the cotter pin attached, or with the castle nut attached to it. Then while I had it out, flat blacked it, painted the backing of the rotor. The dust shield, actually. That's what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. This one is yet to be attacked, so this one is next, actually. This is the bolt I'm talking about. And it spins on both sides, so you're going to have to put a wrench on the inside, back, and here once you remove that cotter pin. And then from there, you have another cotter pin here that folds out in the back that holds your shim pack together. And I just zip tied my shim pack and marked it so I knew where it goes back in there. You can see the shim pack right there. So I'll be pulling that one off next, doing the bushings, because this is that's not normal, and that's all the way tight. So it gives you an idea just how worn that really is. Mandatory upgrade. Not to mention the original shock. Was shot Needless to say, watch the rebound. So it's safe to say that one's blowed out. Massive upgrades for this. Plus those are Monroe junk anyway. We're doing at least a KYB, which is a little better than OEM. It's not in the budget to go ridiculous for road race on something like this. This is just a cruiser. So that's where I'm at. A couple more bushings to be replaced. Another new brake line on this side. This side's already got it done. Hopefully it'll come back together pretty quick. Wouldn't say it's too bad for my first attempt at attacking an old Corvette. I mean, hell, if Chevrolet can build it, can't be that hard to work on, right? Just kidding, Chevy girls. Don't get all twisted. It's okay. It's a pretty car. Just not a lot of information on them on the internet and working on them yourself. Seems like a car most people take somewhere for some reason. This shop that he took it to was scary, so here we are. Let's get it all out. We'll get the floor pan all cleaned up in here. Wash it all down before I put the covers and everything back in it. But that's it, guys. That's the most recent update on how we're coming on the old Corvette. A Corvette in my shop just doesn't seem right. Hold on, let me get the bad taste out of my mouth. Okay, there we go. All right, better. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.